Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here and you like home arcade, hit like, hit subscribe. Today we're talking about the Legacy Edition from Arcade1up. So let's check this out. There's 3 different games that they've already released, and there's the 4th one that is basically a leak. I don't even think Arcade1up was ready to announce that yet. That's the Mortal Kombat. We're going to be talking about that in a bit. I think there's things about that cabinet that maybe not a lot of people have thought about that I'm pretty excited about, something that I'm pretty sure Arcade1up's going to do. Now, something that is in common with all 4 of these cabinets are Arcade1up has already released all these cabinets. It's a re-release, but they have different games on it. These are all 12-in-1, and instead of having, 12 icons in the front plate, they went with a decal or sticker. It's just kind of basically a printed coin door. It's non-functional. But there's other cabinets that they come out with as well. These newer ones that have less game, like a Killer Instinct, Dragon's Lair, that actually is going to have like a physical mold on the front. So this one's a little bit different. It's going to be $299 for the base unit. That does not come up with the light-up marquee, does not come with a custom riser. This one is priced at $399, light-up marquee and a custom riser, and you're going to see some interesting things about it. Each one of them comes with a unique design. So this one looks a lot closer to the Tempest, the actual Tempest cabinet that originally came out. Street Fighter, you can see right here, it kind of has this more of a box shape, you might say. And compared to, say, like the Pac-Man, you can see it has this little swoop right in there. It's a little bit different. So this is kind of like the 40th anniversary cabinet they came out before. But again, all of these have 12 games in it. But then after the CES announcement, all of a sudden, GameStop dropped on us that there's a Mortal Kombat cabinet. It's designed after Mortal Kombat 2. We're going to be taking a look at that. And this is why I'm super excited. And it's because in the GameStop pictures, it said, let me see if I can find it here. It said in-game setting menus. Does that mean this newer one is going to have the Mortal Kombat EJB? I think so. And here's the thing. The original one did as well, but I think they're going to integrate it. They're going to make it where there's no risk of the Arcade1up having any issues, because there are people that reported they went in, they did the right moves to get into the Mortal Kombat EJB menu from the original Arcade1up that came out, what is it, like 2019, I want to say? And they actually like bricked their unit. They had to get a different PCB. Now, I'm not exactly sure if that's a myth. I mean, I looked into it. There's people that say that happened. There's other people that are like, no, it was fine. I tried it a million times. But I don't own this cabinet. But the idea that a secret EJB menu that was out for a long time and only recently discovered in the last decade or so, and it's kind of become popularized, and a lot of people know that if you have the original cabinet, you can do this, or under emulation. An Arcade1up cabinet, since it was using the original ROM, it was there. But now that Arcade1up is re-releasing it, and it says it has that in-game settings menu, I think they're going to wire that up. They're going to make it so it's super easy, and maybe it'll even like work. Like things will persist when you go in it. You turn the machine off, turn it back on, and it'll still have those settings. That would be really, really cool. So going back to it, people were getting pretty excited that Mortal Kombat had came out, but it said it was out of stock already. I don't think that's true. I think just basically everyone is looking for new Arcade1up cabinets, and someone was able to find that GameStop had put up the placeholder. And I think GameStop accidentally put up the pre-order and then quickly took down the pre-order and just said, oh, it's out of stock. And now they've actually completely removed the post. And so I think GameStop was like, oops, that was a little too early. I don't think everything has been finalized just yet. So this is what the website looked like before. On GameStop, it was talking about March 19th would be the date in which it would be released. Who knows if that date is even true? We know from Arcade1up they've been teasing a new Mortal Kombat 2 coming out for a while. And you look at this picture, totally it's authentic. Absolutely authentic. And there was something that Arcade1up had said about the Midway cabinet. They said there was a Midway cabinet coming out soon, which is most likely referring to this Mortal Kombat 2 version. And the games list was not yet finalized. And so something not yet being finalized is a common theme this year in CES. They're getting a lot of those out there. For example, the Killer Instinct design is not finalized. If you go to arcade1up.com, you'll see the Killer Instinct which is really, really cool. Like, talking about Mortal Kombat, here's Ed Boon's post from Twitter getting all hells yeah because of the Killer Instinct. So if you see this picture tweeted by Mario64, also he has some really good deals. You might want to follow him. He retweets a lot of awesome deals. But they've actually caused this to be slanted back. That's the new design. You go to arcade1up.com, you can see that. And the Killer Instinct, the marquee is also slanted, and that's influenced by the community. So the designs for the Killer Instinct are not yet final, but I think with Mortal Kombat, it's not released yet because the games list has not been approved, not been finalized just yet. So if you go into the games list that was kind of leaked, the Mortal Kombat 2 and 3, Joust Defender, Rampage Gauntlet, Paperboy, Root Beer Tapper, Bubbles, Tubin, Wizard of Wars. Let me know down in the comments, is this the games list that you're really excited about? I think it's not yet finalized, not yet being manufactured. I don't think we'll really have any influence at this point in the game, but put your comments down below. Let me know what you think. I'm interested in what you have to say about this games list, and keep an eye on it, because when it finally comes out, I'm curious to see if that's going to be exactly the same games list that's actually announced, you know, in a couple weeks, in a couple months. I don't know. Hopefully it's really soon, because that March pre-order date, that sounded like a pretty good date. I think a lot of people could wait for that, but waiting much longer might not be a good thing. So that's all the time I have for a day. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, do that as well. It really helps out the channel, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.